2025 was also an amazing year for video games.
Oh yeah, if you look at the number of hours we spent on our PC,
Let's not look at the number of hours.
Yes.
But 2025 was an amazing year. Obviously, Clair Obscur, Expedition 33 swept the Game Awards. But I feel like so many people, had they released a year earlier
It's
or a
always
year
the case,
later,
right?
would have like won Game of the Year awards also, just because Ghost of Yotei was a fantastic game.
visually it was great.
Visually, it was great. Battlefield was also really good.
Oh, we had a lot of fun playing that.
But here's the thing with Battlefield, malas din sila kasi sumabay with Arc Raiders. So you would see that the player base was torn between like, yo, we really want to play Battlefield, but Arc Raiders is also really good.
And to be honest, we saw how these games were going to be because we were at TGS and we saw their booths. We saw everybody doing the free demos, the gameplay was incredible.
But again, it just goes up against Clair Obscur, which was, this is how good Clair Obscur was for me. You know, I'm a big fan of JRPGs.
Yes.
I'm a big fan of Final Fantasy. And when I started playing this game, when I finished it, I started feeling things that I couldn't explain. And the last time that I felt that level of the level of emotion that was tied to a video game was Mass Effect. And I mean, again, I feel so bad for like Death Stranding 2.
Yes.
Bad timing. But I also can't fault Clair Obscur because holy shit, what a game it was.
It kind of reminded me of Shadow of Colossus meets Final Fantasy.
But the soundtrack, man.
Yes,
And alam mo
get
yung
that.
parang, bakit yung kalaban ko pintor? It sounds really dumb, but my God, when you actually play it, holy shit. It felt like a fever dream. Na it's so surreal, but it all makes sense, and it's so fun to play. Now, we also have a list of the Steam Awards. Baldur's Gate basically won Game of the Year for Steam Awards is Silk Song. PR Game of the Year, The Midnight Walk. Silent Hill, which we never played, but Peak!
If you are ready to yell at each other, spend times climbing mountains, trying to rescue each other, or just leaving your friends behind, this is the game to play.
Yeah, tapos diba like the blow dart while somebody's
I want to play it now.
It's so good. And for a time, like my Instagram algorithm was just all gameplay of Peak with that soundtrack. Everything, praise the Lord. And it's so fun and funny, and it's such a good cooperative.
And to be honest, the graphics aren't even the best in the
No,
world.
they're not.
But the concept alone, the idea that you have to conquer and climb X amount of mountains with stamina, with perks, where weight is a factor, where stupidity of your friends is also a factor, and yourself. Like, we have a couple of friends who
Abot ko yan. Abot ko yan, bro.
yan, pero hindi.
One of the other games that really stood out for me for 2025 was Dispatch. So it's voiced by Aaron Paul. The story is amazing because it's like a superhero. I don't want to spoil it.
It reminds me of a bit of Invincible.
Yeah,
a little bit of
the
Invincible.
art style is very Invincible. A story is really good. It's just a bunch of adult heroes, and you basically control like a bunch of villains that become heroes.
Right.
And it won Outstanding Story-Rich Game against Clair Obscur. That has to say something, right? At least for the Steam Awards.